Hey, so sim racing fans, today we're going to be talking about the Logitech G29. It is the last generation Logitech force feedback steering wheel, and my question is it still good in 2021? Of course, the PlayStation 5 was just released. Who has that yet? Who knows? Not many, but will this be good on the PlayStation 5? Is it still good on the PlayStation 4? And of course, their new Logitech steering wheel, the G923, is it any good versus the G29? Can you save some money? That's a lot of questions that a lot of people want to ask, and today we're going to be really talking about that. So these prices are in Canadian dollars. If you want to have it in American dollars, just basically minus 30, 40-ish%, whatever it could be, because the Canadian dollar is worth nothing. But anyways, the Logitech G923, which is the newer generation of the wheel, is $450 in Canada. The G29, which is what we're talking about today, is $299. So there is a $150 difference between the two wheels. That could be big for some people, that could be small and peanuts for other people. So what does this really give you? So first off, it's a fantastic wheel. It's actually the one I'm using in this game right now. And as you can see, it still works good. It still works great. I've had this wheel for years. I've actually had this wheel since the about a couple of months before basically Gran Turismo Sport came out, which is, well, it's been around for a while, and I've been using it occasionally, and it's a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. Does it give you the same kind of feel as a real car? It's pretty close. It's not 100%, but nothing is, really, to tell you the truth. Maybe if you get VR and it makes you feel like you're moving around, but other than that, it doesn't really... It's a really good wheel. I personally like it. Now, a lot of people do complain that when you start like going around corners and the system that's inside of it, it starts clicking and clacking and stuff. That doesn't really affect my view of the wheel itself, and I personally think it's a great wheel. Now, versus the new wheel, is there much difference? Not really. A couple of games are going to have basically a more realistic feel to the wheel. It rumbles a little bit more and it gives you a little bit more feel. If you're doing VR, you might want to go with the newer wheel because obviously you're not worried about saving money because you have a VR headset. But is it still good? Yes. Will it work on the PlayStation 5? I've heard comments from people saying on this channel that the Logitech G29 does not work with the PlayStation 5. PlayStation and Logitech have both come out and said that it does work. And then I've also seen other comments saying it does work, but you need to do a software update somehow, and I don't know how that's really going to work out. I personally don't have a PlayStation 5 just yet. Hopefully soon I will. The PlayStation 5 is just elusive to everybody who wants to get one right now, who doesn't want to be checking the Twitter and the Walmart and Best Buy pages every 30 seconds of the day. So that is kind of the issue right now. There's new games coming out this year that are massive. There's going to be possibly a new Gran Turismo game coming out. Hopefully the PlayStation 5 is easier to get by that point in time. And anyone who has connections, hook me up. But once the Gran Turismo is out, will the Logitech G29 work well with it? I would assume yes. It's going to work probably the exact same as it does right now on the PlayStation 4 with Gran Turismo Sport, because as we can see when it comes to that new Gran Turismo game, and I'm only mentioning Gran Turismo because I just post a ton of it on this channel, is because the Gran Turismo 7 just seems like a more in-depth version of Gran Turismo Sport. Gran Turismo Sport kind of seems like a beta test to see if what will work and what will not work in the new system, in the new Gran Turismo 7. So that's what I personally feel, and you probably have the same feeling as that as well. So is this still a good wheel in 2021? Yes. Will it work in PlayStation 5? 99% chance that it'll work because there's people saying it does. And then there is the fact of, will it work with newer games? How will it work? Well, there's a few things that it's missing versus the newer wheel, like that rumble system, but at the same time, If you're just racing and you don't want to spend the extra $150 or an extra $500 on a better wheel, then the Logitech G29 is definitely the way to go. It's a cheap wheel when you start comparing it to other force feedback wheels. And of course, I've been using it on this channel a ton, and I'm having a blast with it. And I know a lot of people who currently have the wheel are having a blast as well. Make sure, if you want to go grab the Logitech G29, it's down in the description below. It's an Amazon link. Obviously, that's going to help this channel. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed today's video. If you have, hit that like button, subscribe. I'll see you guys again next time.